boys and girls are the same, and so for dress code it would have to be different. But I think the reason behind it is equal. I believe there's a lot of institutions. It's not new. I think there's people that don't like it. It takes away some of your individualism. But usually those types of codes are for a good reason.
No, because we wear different clothing, so we don't have the same kind of dress code, per se.
No, I don't think it is. Guys get away with wearing a lot more than girls do, which I don't agree with, and also just the clothing in general. Whether it says something, they can get away with it more than girls.
Absolutely not. Guys can wear pretty much a lot of things and get away with it. They can show their shoulders, and girls can't. They can't show their bra straps. They can barely show anything. They have to keep everything covered up. And if you do get dress coded, you have to throw a sweatshirt on or call your parents and get you new clothes.
I feel like some schools are different from others, but I think that the dress code here at our school, I think it's pretty lenient and I think it's pretty fair, because even if you are breaking the dress code here, a lot of people don't notice you doing it and kind of keep quiet, because a lot of people that do break the dress code up here don't break it that much. I think this is my opinion, because me personally, I break dress code a lot and no one really notices. No one looks at me different or anything, so I don't think it's really a big deal.
No, I do not think the dress code is equal to boys and girls. This school favors boys a lot in regards to the dress code. They get away with a lot more than girls do. I think it's actually really sexist. I've gotten dress coded a lot of times, mostly for things like tank tops, shirts that are too low cut, things like that. And I feel like guys get away with that a lot more. Since they have a lot broader shoulders, they can wear tank tops and nobody has a problem with it. But if a girl wears a tank top,
I think it's not exactly comparing apples to apples. It's a little bit more apples to oranges, because the pool, guys don't have to wear shirts and girls usually do. So I would think that if a guy and a girl were wearing the same tank top, somebody should change.
Girls can wear tank tops, but they cannot be spaghetti straps or have giant holes in the side.
Girls won't even wear things that show their shoulders.
I don't think that's fair that the guys get away with wearing the tank tops, because we have the same muscle build. There's just going to be more muscular, so, and just because we have a bra strap, why is that prerogative? Everybody knows girls wear bras. And with the cheerleaders, I understand it's part of their uniform, but I do think that if other sports teams get dress coded or just other people get dress coded for wearing something that can be considered for a sport, then it's not fair that the cheerleaders get away with it.
No, because you can still see almost everything you can on a guy with a girl.
I feel like there's two ways to that question. I feel like girls can wear tank tops at like some schools, and some schools will allow it, but I know that others won't. So I feel like it matters on where you are. But if we're talking about here specifically, I feel like, yeah, it's definitely a problem, because boys will wear like things showing their whole half of their body, and girls won't even wear things that show their shoulders.
no, it's not fair. I really think their foundation for the tank top rule is unjust. They say that it's distracting to boys when girls wear tank tops, but I really don't think that's true at all. If boys can't sit in class and concentrate, then that's the problem with the boys, not the problem with the girls. And they're misaddressing the problem. They're not actually solving it.
Usually no, because I noticed that Schmidt and Hirschfield likes to take their anger out on other students because of what they're wearing.
I don't think that's fair. I think shorts, as long as they're not completely riding up gluteus max, especially like I think shorts in a way should be okay, because also everybody has different sizes, they're different heights and all.
No. They would dress code you if you were wearing short shorts and the guy was wearing short shorts. They would dress code you because you're a girl.
I mean, I believe that if it was shorter on you and it wasn't short on me, then maybe that would be fair. But if it was the same length on both of us and it wasn't showing anything on either of us, then that definitely wouldn't be fair.
I don't think that would be fair, because people's arm lengths are different, and it's just kind of stupid to baby the guys at our school. If they really can't concentrate because of what a girl is wearing, then they should be moved. They should be the ones that are getting in trouble, not us. Out in the real world, people aren't going to dress according to the dress code just to make sure that people can concentrate. They need to figure that out for themselves.
Yep, we need to change it because I want bandanas and we're not allowed bandanas in school. With the skirts, the whole thing with skirts, I get if it's too short and it's like to the top of your thigh that you should dress code them. But if it's like mid-thigh but their arms are just too long, you don't need a dress code.
I think there should be some type of change. Like, I mean, I understand with like the whole dress and skirt things where it has to go past your fingers when you put your arms down or whatever. That makes sense. But with shorts, I mean, as long as they're not too high up, I think it's all right.
I do think that the low-cut top, the way the dress code is for that, is kind of fair because guys don't have the same problem that we do, and girls really shouldn't be walking around with their tatas out. They should be more conservative, but then again, it's kind of hard to dictate what's acceptable and what's not because everyone looks different.
As a girl's prerogative, just because she's wearing a bra, makes it a big deal. I could have my boobs flying.
Oh God, more than one take, you're gonna have to get rid of that.
Shorts, as long as they're not completely riding up your, oh good lord, gluteus maximus, you don't need to cut it. You just cut that out. Body positivity, man.